everyone! So here we are, end of 2020. Can you believe it? We made it through 365 whole days, a global pandemic, an election, I got COVID. Damn! Usually I feel like a little nostalgic and resistant to starting a new year, but this year I'm like, let's freaking go, y'all! This new year cannot come sooner. So with all that being said, we had a lot of really cool things happen in space. Big monumental things happen. So I'm gonna try and make this quick for you guys. Let's get started with our 2020 rewind. What is happening with my brains? SpaceX had quite a year. All right, so let's start with the coolest of the cool events first. So literally after 10 years of development, NASA's first commercial crew program saw its first flight. On May 30th, Demo 2 was the first orbital crew mission to depart from US soil since the last flight of NASA's shuttle program. SpaceX Demo 2 successfully sent 2 astronauts, our good old Bob and Doug team. They splashed down on the Gulf of Mexico on August 2nd, and it was very exciting. I will remember where I was sitting there for the end of my days. And then, right after that, well, not really right after, but they had the Crew 1, which was the first operational astronaut mission SpaceX has flown, even though the other ones kind of seemed like the same, but it's different. That lifted off on November 15th with Mike Hopkins, Shannon Walker, Victor Glover, and Japanese astronaut Soichi Noguchi for a 6-week stay. And speaking of SpaceX, they have launched 955 Starlink satellites into space to date. And that is as of the 25th of November. So there's been more since. And they plan to do more. In fact, they will be sending 12,000 that will be deployed and possibly extended to 42,000. So I guess good job, SpaceX, in replacing the stars with satellites. Moving on, samples. China's Chang'e 5 moon sample. I got the pronunciation right this time. In December, China Chang'e 5 spacecraft returned on December 16th with the first lunar samples to Earth in 44 whole years. The Chinese spacecraft brought back around 2 kilograms of material after a little quick trip to the lunar surface. That is a tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. It landed on the moon on the 1st of December and then lifted off again on the 3rd of December. After 2 samples were collected, 1 from the surface and 1 from 2 meters underground, they were loaded into the ascent vehicle, which took off to reunite with the mission's orbital. Teamwork. This reunion was the first time 2 robotic spacecraft performed a completely automated docking beyond Earth's orbit. Speaking of cool samples, remember samples of frozen yogurt back before COVID-19? I loved samples. Anyways, OSIRIS-REx, aka Origins, Spectral, Interpretation, Resource, Identification, and Security, Regolith, Explorer touchdown on a asteroid Bennu on Tuesday the 20th of what month, Danielle? And it almost went too well. They actually collected so much dirt and rock from the surface, the spacecraft sampling mechanism didn't close properly, allowing some of the collected space material to escape into space. It was like, I don't want to go to Earth. It's like, I hear they're having a bad year. I don't want to go. The mission goal is to deliver 2.1 ounces of material to Earth, which will be delivered in 2023. Boy, I hope they had a tracking number because that is one long delivery. July was the month for Mars. Guys, when times get tough, we must persevere. And that is exactly what NASA did on July 30th when they sent the life-hunting Perseverance rover on a long-term quest to get samples they intend to return to Earth for analysis. And by the way, just so you guys know, so far, no samples have ever been returned to Earth. Like, ever. From Mars. So this would actually be really exciting. And look at it. It's so cute. Also, China launched its own Mars mission this year on July 23rd. The Taiwan 1 orbiter, lander, and rover is China's first attempt on a full-on Mars mission. But last but not least, we must have hope. people. And the UAE definitely has hope by launching its own orbiter called Hope on July 19th. It was delayed multiple times, but they had hope. Too many jokes about hope? I sure hope not. Record breaks. Christina Koch landed on Earth in February after setting a new long-duration record for women astronauts. She logged 328 days on a single mission, nearly a year in space. New astronauts were announced this year. NASA announced the astronauts of Artemis. The Artemis team has 18 astronauts, including the person who will be the first woman to land on the moon. Though, with the election and the change in leadership, who knows if we will actually make their deadline of 2024. So guys, I know this was pretty quick, but I wanted this to be the top news. I know there was so much more, but I wanted to make this quick and short so you guys can watch it real quick and go along with your busy lives. So enjoy this new year, this new start, this new, hopefully, start to a non-pandemic year. Guys, thank you so much for all the support over 2020. I've appreciated it, and I hope you guys tune in so that I can keep giving you guys the space news that no one asked for. So I will see you at the end of January, and hopefully it's a new year, new me. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. What's your New Year's resolution? Let me know. Leave it in the comment section. Okay, bye!